asshole for kicking my mother out of my wedding after she brought my ex as her plus one? Absolutely not. Her balls are massive. Because what the fuck? That's some bold shit. She would 100% stand up when they ask if anybody objects to your wedding. Hell no, you're not wrong. I-30 male started seeing June 29 female about 3 years ago. My mother has never really liked June for a couple of reasons. The main one being that June didn't let my mom push her around. She kept firm boundaries, which I really admired, and she even helped me do the same. My mom hated this. She called June controlling and wished that I hadn't broken up with my previous girlfriend, Margot, who my mom loved. I bet she fucking did. I was with Margot for 5 years, and it was horrible. Margot was very controlling and manipulative and always guilted me into things that I wasn't comfortable with. But thanks to support from friends and my sister, I was able to leave her. It was hard, but I had help, and my life has improved ever since. My mom was very upset with this, but eventually she let it go until I started dating June about a year later. When June and I announced our engagement, my mom didn't freak out, which was weird considering my mom hates June. She was very calm, but I just took it as she was finally accepting this, and I didn't think much of it. Everything was fine and smooth up until the wedding. I gave both of my parents plus ones to the wedding since they both remarried after I graduated college. I'm not close to their spouses, but I gave them the option of inviting them. We had a very small ceremony, just immediate family and a few close friends. After the ceremony, June and I went to take pictures, and then we met back with everyone we invited for the reception, which was pretty big. When we got there, my sister and June's best friend and maid of honor ran up to us in a panic. Before they even said anything, I spotted it. My mom was at the table with my dad, my dad's wife, and Margot. Immediately would have asked her to leave. Immediately would have told her the festivities have ended for you guys this evening, unfortunately, and we're going to have to ask you guys to go. Immediately. I wanted to freak, but June kept me calm. I walked over, pulled them both aside, and simply told them to leave. That's how you do it. You don't freak out. You don't draw attention to it. You walk over, pull them aside, and tell them that the festivities are over for the evening. Good day. Good day. That's it, and that's all. My mom tried to explain that Margot and I are soulmates, and June was in the way of true love, but I wasn't hearing it. Yeah, you guys are soulmates because your mother wants you to marry someone just like her. That way she'll have reinforcements when it comes to bullying you and forcing you to do things that you don't want to do. Your mother is disgusting, and I can see why your daddy is gone and remarried. I 100% see why daddy is gone and remarried because he didn't want to put up with that shit no more either. Absolutely not. Your mother is gross. I wasn't hearing it. I just didn't care. I got my best friends to escort them out, and I returned to the party where luckily after a few minutes, I was able to relax and enjoy it. I really didn't think this would all turn into something huge, but me and June just got back from our honeymoon where we didn't have our phones. And seeing mine, I saw hundreds of texts from multiple family members. They better all be fucking apologies. Because ain't no way in hell you're going to tell me that I'm wrong for kicking my disrespectful mother out of my wedding. She brought my ex-girlfriend to my wedding and had the nerve and audacity to tell me that my wife is standing in the way of true love. The woman that I have just chosen to be my life partner, to spend the rest of my life with, is standing in the way of true love. You disrespectful brat. They all think I was an asshole for kicking my mom out of her only son's wedding. First of all, she didn't get kicked out until the reception. She was there for the wedding. She was there for the fucking wedding. I didn't put the bitch out until the reception. Second of all, she should have fucking thought about that. You need to reconsider anything that you're planning to do. Reconsider your fucking behavior because this is your only son's wedding. So if you get kicked the fuck out, that's it. You should truly, truly think twice, 3 times, maybe even 4 about what the fuck you're going to do and the consequences you're going to suffer because of it. That's not his problem. For the record, she was there for the ceremony, but apparently was really upset that she got kicked out of the reception. Here's a summary of my family's thoughts. Some think I could have just ignored Margot and didn't have to freak out. A few others, including my dad, think I should have just kicked Margot out and let my mom stay. But after the stunt that my mom pulled, I didn't want her there either. I'm starting to second guess myself since everyone is really mad. June and my sister are on my side, but I fear my dad may be right and I should have just let my mom stay and made Margot leave. So I've come to Reddit. Am I the asshole? No. When we decide that we're going to spend our life with someone and we want to invite people to come and celebrate it with us, we invite people that we hope and that we know are going to be happy for us, that are going to be happy to be here and celebrate our union with us. Your mother was not one of those people. Therefore, she should not have been there. When she proved and showed you she was not happy to celebrate your union with you, she was no longer invited to be there. And you politely asked her to leave. Your mom is disrespectful as fuck. Tell your dad to mind his wife and leave his opinion about this situation the fuck out of it. And the rest of your family members, tell them the same fucking thing. Tell them the same fucking thing. Keep your opinion to yourself. One, it's already fucking been done. Not y'all mad about something I can't go back and undo. Relax. It's already fucking been done. Two, she was disrespectful. She was out of line. She crossed boundaries. She was rude as fuck. What about my bride? What about my bride? You expect me to just tell Margot to leave and have my bride have to have her reception in the presence of a woman who does not want her to be married to me? Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, sir. You did the right thing. Do not allow these people to make you second guess yourself. One, the trauma that you've already gone through with Margot is enough alone for you to kick her the fuck out, and your mom too for bringing her there. Two, this is your wedding. You are entitled to kick whoever the fuck you want out of your wedding. You're not wrong, baby. You're not wrong. You did what the fuck you needed to do to enjoy your wedding, and I am very proud of you. I let my daughter knock out her sister. My kids were over last night. My daughter lost her husband 7 years ago to self-unaliving. My girls are 34, 33, and 29. My oldest we'll call Ashley. The middle we'll call Mary. Ashley and Mary joke a lot. Mary and I had a long talk, and she's decided to not date and remain abstinent in this part of her life. She has 2 kids and a kind of mean sense of humor. Ashley is divorced with no children. She jokes too, but her jokes can also come across as harsh. So anyways, last night they were joking around and Mary said something along the lines of, "It's the uneven eyebrows for me." And Ashley said, "It's the dead husband for me." Ashley. And you got your ass beat because of that, didn't you? Now, what did we learn? We don't make jokes about shit like that. Ashley, I know you know better. Well, shit, if you didn't, you know now. Mary didn't laugh. She just straight-faced sat there and turned and watched the TV. Then Ashley was like, "Oh, wow, you can dish it out, but you can't take it." And they sat in silence. How the fuck did we get from uneven eyebrows to you bringing up the fact that my husband is no longer here? What the fuck? Bitch, tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel, because you're getting this off your chest. You've been felt this way. Tell me how you really fucking feel, because I'm talking about your fucking eyebrows, bitch. You're talking about the love of my life. These two things are not even fucking close. I left the room to keep fixing dinner, and I came back to a shouting match between them. My youngest was trying to calm them down, but finally Ashley said, "No wonder your husband unalived himself if he was hearing this shit every day." I'm glad she beat your ass, because you're talking out the side of your fucking neck for no reason. You're talking reckless, bitch. You better find something safe to do, because this ain't it. This ain't it. Mary looked at Ashley for a few seconds and then took off her wedding ring, placed it on the end table by where she was standing, and grabbed her hair and started beating the crap out of her. Ashley fought back, but she couldn't do much since her hair was being pulled down. I was in shock, but part of me, as horrible as it sounds, felt like she kind of deserved it. Like their Nana said, you play with the match, you might just start a fire. Period. You're playing this fucking game. You are making these unnecessary, disrespectful ass fucking comments. Now, you gotta suffer the consequences. Finally, it was getting bad. My youngest was pulling her off, and I also started to help her. Ashley had a Stanley cup that was now on the ground. When we pulled Mary off, Ashley got up. Mary grabbed the Stanley and threw it at Ashley's forehead. Ashley fell down and laid there for a minute. She was conscious, but it took her a few seconds. Her sister took her to the doctors this morning and she has a concussion. I'll be taking care of her for a while, but that's kind of what happens. That's funny. That's funny. It's funny because, bitch, you decided to joke, but you didn't have the hands to back it up. You wanted to make the fucking joke and literally got your ass drugged because of it. Now, do you think it's funny? Is it fucking funny now that your ass got to be woken up every hour on the hour so you don't fall into an eternal sleep? Is it fucking funny. Is it still funny? Mary lost her husband 7 years ago and she still wears his ring. She is still very much in love with her husband. Has decided that she is not going to date. She is going to remain abstinent and focus on her children. And you thought this was something that was okay to joke about. You thought bringing it up in a joking manner was gonna be okay. All right. I don't even really have much to say. Like, I don't want to taunt Ashley way too much. But at this point, Ashley is 34 years old. You're 34 years old. What the fuck did you learn? This is what the fuck happens when you talk out the side of your goddamn neck. You know what? Fuck it. This is what the fuck you get, bitch. This is what the fuck you get. You're disrespectful as hell. You're a fucking bozo. You really are. You really fucking are. Because you can't joke without taking a fucking low blow. You suck. You fucking suck. And hopefully Mary knocked your motherfucking ass straight. Hopefully she did. Because something the fuck is wrong for you to think that it's okay for you to joke about the fact that your sister lost her husband and then tell her the reason he unalived himself was to get away from her as she was talking shit to you for making a joke about the fact that her husband is no longer here. You suck and you deserve every fucking thing that you got.